I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite.
It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. A Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up and off we go here in Dallas. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Shut up! Panther Street! Panther Street!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go! Here we go! Go!
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. The ball is loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Ready! Check! Hurt! Hurt!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Back now, pressure on its way. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Now their opening drive's certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Throwing now on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Cut at the 10-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Let's go.
They give it to him up the middle. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted right back at the line, so no gain. And now they've got to get 9 on 3rd and goal.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Eagle. Dragon 60.
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, report. Hey. No.
They'll run here from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's caught for the 1st. And he moves the chains. Working quickly here. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Report. No, we changed it.
And again, it's Jackson. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6.
We change it.
First down, here's Lamar. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Jackson yet again. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
We change it. Hey, report. Hey, Ozzy, hey. Sit up.
Jackson's going to throw again. He finds him beyond the marker. Touchdown, Baltimore. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Go.
Lone back gets the handoff. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Justin Matabike making that stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the 23. Escapes the pocket. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 24-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. 79 Bronco.
Another try following the sack. He's on the move.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll try and throw it here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, it's because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
First down throw for Jackson. Into the hands of Walker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Lamar now from the gun. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Set up. Warriors 70. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
That's good for a touchdown.
Throwing from the gun. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Come on. Set, trap 60, trap 19, Lion. Hook.
They're going play action. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
Here we go. Hey, check that. Street. 60 Maverick. Go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
From the 31. He sends this one to the end zone. And oh, he got it. Interception. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has his man. It's Ridley. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
13. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Jackson looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half.
Ravens 14, Cowboys 3.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Walker hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's brought down for a loss. Back-to-back carries here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Another carry for him. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Has a lane inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
No, we changed it.
Back to the well again. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down from the red zone. This one's caught. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens push their lead to 18.
Cowboys 3. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Take go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Second and 10 now. Finds his man Rice. Still fighting forward. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it an 11-point ball game. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Raise up. Raise up. You at 13. Sit up.
Here's Jackson to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey. Raise up.
Throwing again is Lamar. Chased out to his right. Now he'll fire it deep. He's headed back towards the center of the field.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey. Raise up.
Now here's Lamar. Complete out to the right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Hey, report. You at A. Out.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Middle. Out, sit up.
Handoff now out of the gun. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Just 1 quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth.
Quick, ready?
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Yeah.
They'll run it from the gun. And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson's going to go on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
Hey, Ozzy. Hey, middle.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here. Blitz coming. Lamar. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 18.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Go. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! Brandon Stevens has it!
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over the first down 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
You changed it. Hey, report. Hey, middle. Hey, Alpha.
First down, here's Lamar. Completed to his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Lamar now from the gun. Into the hands of Walker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming.
Middle. Go. Get up.
Throwing from the gun. That's caught at the 4. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Yo. Get up.
Lamar throwing again. He completes it in traffic. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Check smash. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Tiger. Set.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 36. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Ready, ready.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
70 range, 70. Let's go now. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, smash Bronco. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Buffalo 18. Here we go, set.
Dropping back to throw. Hauled in by Rice. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. They'll throw it again. And they pick him off again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Walker hauls it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
You. 180. Nice shot.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Call it feel, Kate, call it instincts. I don't really care what you call it, but the best QBs, they can sense it. They know when that pressure's coming, and they know how to avoid it. Keep that play alive, extend it outside of the chaos, and go get your offense a completion.
And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Ravens will fly home with the win.